girls. Oh my god, don't you hate these YouTube videos where the girls come on and it's about makeup and hair and all this beauty stuff, and they're like, hi guys, hi guys, hi guys, hey guys. Okay, I know it's a colloquial term and it doesn't necessarily mean the male gender, but I prefer to go with who I am directing this to. I mean, there might be some lads that watch this, but mostly it's my girls. Big up to the girls. Anyway, so hi girls, welcome to my channel. Manika-Nia here, and I'm coming from Her Natural Living Handbook, and today I want to do the very first day of shea butter on my face. I think that by the time I post this, it will be, I don't know, something like 9 days of doing it. I wanted to do at least a week, but this is my first day, and you never know how things are gonna go as you move along. But I definitely will be doing a week, maybe more. This is the shea butter that I have. I love the white shea butter, actually. The traditional one, or the one that you will see a lot, is the yellow shea butter, which is great, but something about this is so silky to me. I got this from a local beauty store at my close to my mama's house in the States, in California. I've had this for so long. This is just like my go-to everything. I love shea butter. It's just it's literally the only thing that I've ever used that just never fails me. It never fails me. Oh my goodness, I love shea butter. But the reason that I want to do this is I've got that. It may not be so noticeable on camera. It's not so noticeable in person either, but it is a stain. Yeah, so basically, if you watch my stuff, which you should be watching, you know how much I care about skin. It's our largest organ. It's so important. It troubles me when I see any of my beauties and they like have any spots or things like that. I know that they happen. It is normal, it's hormones, it's things like that, but for the most part I feel like we can keep those intact by our diet, by drinking loads of water, and by our skincare regime. So it's really important. But I was having a really naughty week, like so naughty. This was like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm just like pie, eating everything, and it affected my face, and I got a spot there, and I had something important to do, so I tried to do loads of remedies to get rid of it, but really I was trying to pop it. Yeah, and so it left a stain on my face, and that's not good. It has gotten better, but I want to see if shea butter will do what I think it might, and help me to get rid of that stain on my face. And I also want to see the other benefits. I have an inkling or an idea that maybe it will help for the, what is that? For the bags under my eyes, and just overall clear, happy skin. I'll be coming every day. I won't be talking every day, so you don't have to come be like, oh my gosh, you just talk in this video. But I will come on. I'll put some on, and then I'll tell you, or just show you. I'll show you the difference from the day before. Right, so that's day one with it on. I'll show you it tomorrow before I put it on. We'll see if we see any difference. I'll let you know. Hey y'all, second day. I won't make this long. Yeah, so I've just gotten out the shower. I'm going to turn in for the day, but this is day 2 with the shea butter. What have I noticed? You know what? Shea butter is just so lovely. I think I feel really elastic. For the scars, obviously it's just been a day. I don't see any difference. That's it. I'm gonna put it on and then we'll come back tomorrow. Will say something to keep in mind is I mean, you're putting something on your face. It doesn't dry, so it stays there. I don't ever have a problem with this staining my clothes, but I would say do this before you go to bed, or when you're putting on your PJs and you're just comfy, you don't have to go anywhere, because it is a I guess the closest that I can say is like a kind of greasy, or there's a substance on there. It doesn't stain my pillow or anything like that. I normally put it on at this time. I think it's like 6 or 7 or something like that. I put it on like that. I leave it on, maybe watch a little film before bed. Right, so I put that on, and then by the time I go to bed, I don't think that it's as, you know, not sticky. I can't think of words. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll be back for day 3. All right, handbookers, I'm back. It's day 3 with my Shea Butter week long. I think it's day 3, should be. So I've got a bright light shining so we can see. What have I noticed? I've noticed that none of the spots have diminished or anything like that. I do feel supple, like I said on my day 2 video. Is this a bit slanted? Sorry. I do feel more supple, and I think that that's important. So what my aim is, I'd love to match Tracee Ellis Ross's Fly, so I want to see what Shea Butter can do for a week. So by day 3, I do feel really protected. So Shea Moisture is one of those things that goes deep into the skin, and I actually do feel really protected. So I'm gonna do it again for day 3. And that's it. That's day 3. So I'll be back for day 4. Hopefully we're gonna see some more changes, some more improvements. All right, bye. Hey, so I'm back. I believe it's day 4. I don't know why I get so mixed up with the days of doing this. It was just yesterday. But it's day 4, and this is something that I've noticed different day 4 than, you know, the first, in the beginning of this video. You can see me say, well, trying to figure out what I can tell you, an update, and I didn't really have one. But today, for the first time, I actually woke up, I went into the bathroom, I looked in the mirror, and I was like, something is so kind of shiny about my skin, and I felt like I have normal skin. I have been prone to a little bit of dryness in the past, but by and by I'm normal. But with normal skin, it doesn't mean that you just have radiant skin. And for the first time, I looked and I saw a bit of radiance, and I thought that was really cool. And so day 4, I'm seeing something lovely with this Shea. So I'm gonna put this on again, and then I'll obviously come back and do tomorrow. So as you know, I'm in Dublin. I don't get a lot of warm sun, so I'm not out all the time in the elements because it's quite cold. But you can have nice skin even if you're not in the sun, because I've seen ladies do it. I want to be one of those who, I know I've got sound skin, but I want someone, like I want to go back home to Cali and my friends and my sisters say, oh my gosh, look at your skin. That is goals. I want to be Tracee Ellis Ross on the skin hype. I do. So let's see how this Shea Butter goes for the rest of the week. I'm back. Hey, so it's day 5 of my Shea Butter for a week ritual routine. What have I noticed today? I noticed the same thing that I told you yesterday. It just feels very protected, so I feel like my skin is strong. Like, oh, and my neck. I was telling myself to mention, I am sitting at work doing this now because it's just really soft. Because if you've watch the beginning of the video, which you know that I've been rubbing it not only on my face but on my neck, so I feel that my neck is really soft, which is cool. Right, so that's pretty much my day 5 update. Just gonna rub it on before I leave you for this day 5. Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow. Hey, I'm back. It is day 6. What I'm most impressed about is the soft neck, and just being protected, waking up in the morning and just looking as if I spent the night with shea butter. Simple as that. So I'm gonna put it on tomorrow. Obviously is the 7th day. I'll do a final update on that and my recommendation on you trying this out, which I can tell you right now, spoiler, you should. That's shea butter. Hey, I'm back and it is day 7, so it's the final day of this shea butter on my face. I will come back tomorrow after I obviously sleep on this, just to let you know my final thoughts. I was using argan oil as a nightly thing and it was doing great things for my face, but to be honest, I actually think that shea butter has done more for me than the 100% organic, lovely cold pressed argan oil. So that's saying a lot. Anyway, I won't keep you too long. I'll come a little closer so you can see. I had some bits of porridge because I did a porridge scrub today as well because it's the end of the week. Porridge and sugar scrub. But so this is my face up close. Hope I don't have any weird bits hanging off anywhere. Anyway, yeah, so I'm happy. I'm gonna put it on and then I'll be back to do a talk tomorrow. So for me, it's early morning. I have just woken up, brushed, and then put this robe on and sat here to talk to you because the trial is over now. So before, I'm actually doing a hair tutorial and also a noogleberry tutorial today. So I'm all just like in that before I do everything stage. So again, you're gonna see me no makeup, nothing like that on. I want to talk about what the shea butter did to my face for this week and also what kinds you should get for yourself. So basically there are, I believe, I think it's like something like 5 levels of shea butter. The first one is raw shea butter. So if you get a raw shea butter, it means that there's no processing whatsoever done. You can get little bits in it. A lot of people, a lot of beauty bloggers, a lot of naturalista bloggers, they recommend not going for the raw one because it's bitty. And so, you know, if you're trying to rub it on your face, you do get like little bits in it. I've actually personally never tried raw shea butter, but that's that. Try it. I think I always say if it's closest to the source as possible, it's good. So I would say go for it. If you don't like it, then go for the next one. The next one is unrefined. Now, for raw, it'll be yellow in color. So that's how you know, okay, that's raw for sure. Now, unrefined means that there's no processing done. So there won't be bits or anything like that in it, but it is still close to the source. You'll find them in chunks, you know, so there'll be chunks of the thing going on rather than smooth, but it still will come on smooth when you get some out and rub it on. Also, the unrefined is normally yellow in color, but you can also get an ivory, which I like the ivory colors the best. But then if you go to a refined, which would be the 3rd level, I think they're super refined under that, or maybe it's ultra refined. And then I believe there's another one. I don't even want to know what those are, because those are nothing that we should be using. If there's chemical processing going on, it's not something that we want to really be having and using on our face or any parts of our body. So let's just focus on those top two, raw or unrefined. Make sure that what you're getting is unrefined. It's unprocessed, there's nothing added, there's no chemical things in there. So that's what you want to do. Where to get it? Well, as you know, I lived quite a few different places. Even though I'm a California native, I've lived in London in the UK, I've lived in Liverpool in the UK, I lived in Ibiza, Spain, I've lived in Thailand. So I cannot always readily get things depending on where I am. When I'm back home, oh my gosh, just jump in the car, go there, and everything I need. But it's not the same in the places that I've been, which is a bit of a problematic type of situation, but it also is, it is what it is. So my go-tos when I need shea butter and I'm in these places is Amazon, and it's also eBay. You know, price check, whichever one does the best deals. And always I have to make sure that I'm reading what I get, because there was actually one time I bought from eBay. It was from something called the Soapery. They said that it was unrefined, but it came and it was so blatantly just not the natural. It goes 100% cold press, non-refined. Ooh, sun, hello. Right, so just make sure that you are doing your due diligence when you are shopping for shea butter. Also, your local health food store, you know the ones, they're so good. They seem so small, but they got everything you need, like all your essential oils and your vitamins. And then they have like health foods that you can't find anywhere else. They have Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and then of course they'll have your shea butter, and it's the good shea butter that you want. When it comes to color, a lot of people who are really particular, they're like, I will only go for the yellow because that's how I know. I personally like to go for the ivory when I can, but keep in mind that it will lose its yellow color when it goes through more processing, so you are more safe when you go with the yellow shea butter. What it did for me in this week, as you know, you've been watching this whole video, it's given me a glow and a protection, which even today, I woke up this morning, and mind you, I didn't wash my face or anything, and I still feel like very protected. Under my eyes, I still have those bags, so I was hoping that the shea butter would help to alleviate or eliminate them, get them out of my face, but it didn't do that, so I didn't see an improvement there in the week that I did it. That scar stain, I didn't see much of an improvement with that stain over the week, but I did see other things, and the biggest thing, as I've said, is the smooth neck. I'm like, oh my gosh, why are you so smooth? Smooth neck, I'm like, oh my gosh, why are you so smooth? So definitely I'm going to stick with shea butter as a continuous thing. I'm going to put it on. I'm gonna do it a little different, but because I was doing these videos for you, I was coming straight out the shower and putting it on, and I still had a few more hours before I went to bed, so I had the shea butter all on me while I put my PJs on. It was all over my face. So in the future, I'm just going to put it on while I get in bed, just rub it on and go to sleep with it, kind of like a mask, rather than leave it on a few hours before sleep. So overall, I think that shea butter was bloody-tastic for my face. I would highly recommend it for more than a week. Shea butter, and it just takes such good care of me. I'm a big fan of shea butter. Shea my best friend. All right, so you know what to do. Read the blog that accompanies this video. Leave your comments below on the vlog. Leave your comments here on YouTube. Let me know what you'd like to see more of. Stay tuned for what's coming next, because I'm also going to do aloe vera on my face for a week, which I'm excited for and also scared, because like I said, shea butter, I know I won't have any reaction, but aloe vera, I'm like, what if it's too strong and I have a burn or something like that? But we'll see. We're gonna trial it out. I love you all for watching and sticking through this. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want. Let's stay connected, and I will be seeing you and speaking to you soon.